Please remember to like and subscribe to this video and my channel so you'll get the updates first. Dallas Goldbug here. I wanted to give you an update on what we know about these shootings so far. We've identified the officer that was supposedly killed, we've identified the shooter, and we've identified some of the eyewitnesses. They are all part of the same family, all part of the same acting crew that we've been exposing before. The same individuals are teaching acting at certain colleges, and if you don't know who I'm talking about, look at my other videos, because we've exposed this family so many times before, from Columbine to Sandy Hook to now this. They're the same people. Hand down the baton to the next generation, continue the cycle over and over again. So understand that these are DHS agents, they are actors, and they are military. This is why they don't speak. This is why they can't talk to anybody about this, because it's classified and they're under contract by the military. I was in the Air Force. I know exactly how it works. You can't say a damn thing about anything. Even on your exit interview, they tell you what you can and can't say. So these individuals can't talk about it because Homeland Security has their contracts. So the only thing we can do is now shame them, because everything they're doing is legal. But these individuals, you're now going to hear their birth name, you're going to know who they are, and you'll be able to find them on Facebook, and you'll be able to know who they are in real world. So I want to say this one thing to the actors out there, to the other family members that haven't been used yet in these events. When your family comes and asks you to participate, understand that it's different than before. You might not get prosecuted because you're, of course, doing something legal and you're covered by Homeland Security, but you won't get out of the grasp of the public, and we will know who you are, because we will follow everything you do, and we will hound you. We will let everyone know what you've done and what you're trying to do to this country. Understand, when you take part in these events, you risk your entire reputation for the rest of your life. So I'm giving you this warning. If you choose to do this, if you choose to act in the next upcoming event, we will find out who you are, and we will expose you, and we will hold you accountable in a court of public opinion. Know this.
The sheriff was visibly emotional when he spoke about the loss of one of his sergeants. His name is Ron Hellis. He's a 29.
We can see here that the officer's actual name is Rennie Grant. Rennie is the brother-in-law of Mackenzie Aston. If you recall my previous videos, we've of course outed Mackenzie as playing Robbie Parker from the Sandy Hook event, and the rest of his family are involved in that as well. Plus, we know that his father John played the sheriff in Columbine, and of course we have Mackenzie and his brother Sean standing right behind him in this image. We also have the other Gomez Adams from the Addams Family Show right alongside of him. So understand that the Aston family is involved in these events, and we believe that they are DHS agents. They are employees of the government. Let's continue with this video, and you'll see who the other people are.
10-year veteran of the force. Here's his picture right here. He was set to retire next year. Sergeant Hellis was among the first officers through the door at Borderline. Deputies say he died a hero trying to stop the gunman.
I make it that it's a horrific.
Oh, and look who we have here. We have Stuart Rhodes in the background again. Todd Kyle from Homeland Security, who I've exposed many times in the past, who threatened me on Joyce Riley's radio show, and who still won't fight me in the ring, even though he said that he'd punch me next time he sees me. So come on, Stewie, bring it on. Thanks, John Albay, for this find. I didn't even notice he was in the background there, but of course it makes sense. Homeland Security all over this thing.
Incident. It's part of the horrors that are happening in our country and everywhere, and I think it's impossible to put any logic or any sense to the senseless.
The bar where this shooting took place is Western themed, and according to their website, they were hosting a college.
We see the two females here. The one on the right is another Aston family member. The one on the left, maybe, we haven't ID'd her yet, but at least the one on the right we know is.
Country Night. The bar is a few miles away from California Lutheran University and is a popular spot for students. Some students from both California Lutheran and Pepperdine University were there. One of the survivors described the chaos as those shots rang out.
I mean, he was shooting.
This is Erin Aston. She's part of the family, the Aston family. All the other actors are as well. Same family that's in Columbine and Sandy Hook.
Everything from the speakers to anything, so what we really saw was just smoke, and we just saw the shots taking off, so we just tried to get down as fast as we could and get out of there.
And we've already identified the shooter as Tom Aston. So he also plays a role in the alternative media, but we'll save that identification and his Facebook page for later, because he has ties to a bunch of spies who are tied to my Facebook page. We know who you all are now. Don't worry, we've already downloaded your Facebook pages. We already know who your friends are, and we've ID'd many of them. So that video is headed your way soon. Hope you enjoyed this. And again, if you choose to be part of one of these drills, an upcoming one, know that we will be watching you. We know who you are, and we will expose you. So the choice is yours.